Hi everybody, Ellen here. Today I come to you guys with my August TBR, and for this time I've actually tried to take just the books that I've already had on my TBR previously. So this is sort of repeats, just a couple of books I didn't actually get around to reading even though they were on my TBRs. So I've taken some books here and there from different TBRs and put them together to a new TBR, and I'm really excited about reading these. So hopefully it will happen this time because some of these books have been on several TBRs. This first one is Seafire by Natalie C. Parker. I think book 2 is supposed to come out this year, so I really need to get on this. I don't really know a lot about this book, and I don't really want to know a lot about it either, but I know it's supposed to be about, you know, sisterhood is survival, like it's saying right here, and also there's supposed to be like pirates or something, and it sounds really cool. And also that script is like really like in your face. But yeah, that's pretty much all I know about it, and I really like pirate books, and I have a hard time like finding pirate books that I actually like. So hopefully we'll like this one, because then I can read the sequel and then I would be really happy. And then we have A Rebirth the Gaze by Savati here. This is the third book in An Amber in the Ashes quartet. I don't really know how many books it is. I think it's a quartet. But this book has definitely been on a lot of my TBRs. I think this is like the third time or something. And I just need to get on this because I really love the series, but I feel like I need to read some spoilery reviews before diving into this one, because let's face it, I've forgotten a lot of details on the first books. So we meet this girl named Laya in this book, and her brother's actually gotten arrested and convicted of treason, so he's in prison, and she joins up with this rebellion group to be able to go into the inside of this like fortress castle place, if you will, where the people in charge are, and she wants to find out like details so she can tell the rebels about it, and in exchange for the information she gives them, they will help her break her brother out of prison. And I will also meet Elias, and he's actually one of these sort of soldiers, so pretty much the enemy, but they realize that they have to work together to, you know, survive. So I really love the first 2 books, and I have really high hopes for this one, which is maybe why I haven't read it, because I'm so afraid that I won't like it as much as the other ones, but I think I will, so I just need to get around to it. And then we have this, which is City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. This is the 4th book in the Mortal Instrument series, right? So I have read the first 3 books in this series twice, just because I wanted to continue on with the series, and then I ended up not continuing it anyways. So now I really need to get on this, because I really love the first 3 books. I think that they're really fun and entertaining and very kick-ass and very like different from other books. And I think the reason I don't pick up this series is because this series scares me, because the books just get thicker and thicker, and there's so many books in this universe that you have to read to be able to get to like the next series and the next series, and it just never ends. So yeah, but I really need to get to it. So in this one we meet this girl named Clary, and she finds out that she is a shadow hunter, meaning she's like half human, half angel, I think it is, and her mother actually made sure that she didn't know that. She's been raising her memories and everything, so she doesn't know, but she finds out about it, and all of a sudden she gets like thrown into this world with shadow hunters and demons and vampires and what else is there is, but it's really cool and really kick-ass, and I really need to continue with the series, because I mean this book doesn't even look that big, but it's like 440 pages, but that's not too bad. And then we have a author I've been wanting to try for a while, still haven't read it, and I own the first 2 books in this. I think it's a trilogy, but this is Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. Oh, and yes, it is book 1 of the Farseer trilogy, and like I said, I own the 2nd book, but I haven't read a single page of this book, so I don't really know, but I know there's a lot of like really dedicated Robin Hobb fans out there, and maybe they're fans for a reason. They probably are. So I mean, she's written like 5 billion books, so I definitely have a lot of material to go through if I end up liking her books. But all I know is we meet this character named Fizz, and he's trained as an assassin, and he can also use the traditional magic of the Farseer family. but his tutor is actually an ally to another political faction, and he is determined to discredit and even kill him, and Fitz has to survive like all of us, and that is because he's destined to save the kingdom, so he kind of needs to survive. And now we have another book that's been on many TBRs, and this is The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. I think there's a book 2 out. I think there's supposed to be more books. I've heard really great things about this. I've owned this book for like forever, so I just really need to get around to reading it, and I really do want to, but let's find out what it's about because I don't even remember anymore. So this sort of blurb on the beginning, it says, "Stop the magician, steal the book, save the future." In modern day New York, magic is all but extinct. The remaining few who have an affinity for magic, the magus, I don't know, live in the shadows, hiding who they are. Any magius who enters Manhattan becomes trapped by the brink, a dark energy barrier that confines them to the island. Crossing it means losing their power, and often their lives. Esther is a talented thief, and she's been raised to steal magic artifacts from the sinister order that created the brink. With her innate ability to manipulate time, Esther can pilfer from the past, collecting these artifacts before the order even realizes she's there. And all of Esther's training has been for one final job, traveling back to 1902 to steal an ancient book containing the secrets of the order and the brink, before the magician can destroy it and doom the Magius to a hopeless future. But old New York is a dangerous world ruled by ruthless gangs and sacred societies, a world where the very air crackles with magic. Nothing is as it seems, including the magician himself. And for Esther to save her future, she may have to betray everyone in the past. Dun dun dun. So, I mean, I love the magic aspects, and it's always fun reading a thief story, although there's a lot of them at this point. But yeah, I really look forward to reading this one as well, and hopefully I'll like it so I can read the continuation. So yeah, those were the 5 books I want to read in the month of August. As usual, I hope to be able to read more than just those 5, but these are my, I have to read them this time around. But yeah, if you've read any of these books, please let me know down below what you thought about them, without spoiling of course. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give me some thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the button down below. And yeah, I hope we see each other in the next one. Bye!